In the crisp air of a late autumn morning in Yorkshire, Angeline wrapped herself in a cosy sweater, a stark contrast to the light fabric suited to the warm, year-round climate of Zimbabwe. As she gazed out of her kitchen window, the landscape before her was a canvas painted with golden brown and fiery red leaves, so different from the lush greens and vibrant flowers of her homeland. With a steaming cup of tea in hand, she couldn't help but marvel at the beauty of the English countryside in autumn. Each leaf seemed to tell its own story of change and resilience. She reached for her iPhone, capturing these moments to share with her children, hoping to bridge the distance with these visual snippets of her life. As Angeline scrolled through the photos, a pang of melancholy washed over her. She missed the familiar sights and sounds of Zimbabwe, the laughter of her children playing in the backyard, the chatter of neighbours, and the sense of community. Here, in this quaint Yorkshire setting, life moved at a different pace. The tranquil streets and the gentle rustle of the leaves were soothing yet alien. Her job as a community healthcare worker had brought her to this new region, far from the hustle and bustle of London. Yorkshire's rolling hills and historic towns were beautiful, yet they made her feel even more distant from her children. The landscape, with its enchanting autumnal hues, was a constant reminder of the passage of time and the seasons she was experiencing without her family. As she prepared for work, thoughts of the upcoming Christmas season started to seep in. It would be her first Christmas away from her children. The thought was unbearable. In Zimbabwe, Christmas was a time of togetherness, feasting, and laughter. Here, though the streets were already beginning to twinkle with festive lights, a sense of emptiness lingered in the air for her. Driving through the unfamiliar, winding country roads to see one of her elderly clients, Angeline's mind wandered. She thought about the upcoming Christmas, the decorations, the cold, the stark difference from the warm Christmas celebrations back home. The vivid imagery of families out and about with their children, bundled up in warm clothing and buzzing with excitement about Christmas, intensified her longing. Suddenly, a deer darted across the road, startling her. She braked hard, her heart racing. The deer, unharmed, quickly vanished into the woods. This unexpected encounter broke her train of thought. For a brief moment, the beauty and unpredictability of nature in this foreign land captivated her. It was a stark reminder that life, with all its twists and turns, often had a way of bringing things into perspective. As she resumed driving, a small smile played on her lips. Yes, she was far from home, and yes, the landscape was different, but there was a unique beauty in these differences, a beauty she was slowly learning to appreciate.